Klondike Highway north, Whitehorse to Dawson City. Right after joining the North Klondike Highway on your journey to Dawson, keep an eye out for the turn-off to Tagé Hot Springs if you like a hot dip. Just north of Whitehorse, the Klondike passes by the foot of Lake Laberg, known for Robert Service's famous poem The Cremation of Sam McGee. Robert Service, Sam McGee. 25 kilometers further north you come to Fox Lake and Twin Lakes, 23 kilometers before Carmacks. The Fox Lake burn shows the power of a forest fire and the slow forest recovery in the north. As you travel the north, the highway cuts through the breathtaking scenery of boreal forest and high open alpine valleys. History is alive at every corner. Carmacks. Carmack is located 199 kilometers north of Whitehorse, a village of 500 sitting right on the Yukon River. Named after the discoverer of the Klondike Gold strike, Georg Washington Carmack, it was a major refueling stop for the sternwheelers traveling between Whitehorse and Dawson. This is the first major community you come across after leaving Whitehorse and heading north. Like all other communities along the Klondike, Carmacks has its own boom and bust stories, local historical and cultural sites. Stop at the excellent Tagé Chao Hudän Interpretive. Learn about Aboriginal life past and present and get your Yukon Passport stamp. Carmacks offers all major services for visitors passing through. It has the largest grocery store between Whitehorse and Dawson, a good place to stock up and a pleasant place to stop and spend the night. Carmacks also remains a popular stop for people canoeing the Yukon River. The Visitor Information Center is located at the old telegraph office on River Road. Carmacks Visitor Center Yukon. Carmacks is the junction with the Robert Campbell Highway number 4 connecting Carmacks to Watson Lake. Five Finger Rapids. An important attraction you don't want to miss is the Five Finger Rapids, located a short distance north of Carmacks. The treacherous rapid posed a major navigational hazard to riverboat skippers on the route upriver from the goldfields. A long stairway and a trail lead 1.5 kilometers to the famous rapids in the Yukon River Valley. Easily missed, unless you're traveling by canoe or kayak. A short road leads to Minto, the site of an old settlement. In 1898, the Yukon River froze up and many gold seekers, forced to winter here, starved to death. Minto is about 72 kilometers north of Carmacks and it is a popular place to start the 4 to 5 day trip down the Yukon River to Dawson City. Belly Crossing. Belly Crossing is the home of the Selkirk First Nation and has a population of about 300. The village is located on the banks of the Pelly River, 282 kilometers northwest of Whitehorse and 254 kilometers southeast of Dawson City. The Selkirk First Nation runs all facilities in the town including the Heritage Center. The small settlement has a post office, gas station, grocery store, RCMP detachment, campground and dump station. Stewart Crossing. Stewart Crossing is another popular place to launch a canoe. Located at the junction of the Klondike Highway and the Silver Trail, on the south side of the Stewart River. Facilities include a lodge, campground and a service station. Stewart Crossing is situated on the Tintinna Trench. Tintinna Trench, Yukon. From Stewart Crossing you can venture a side trip to the old silver mining towns of Mayo, Elsa and Keno on the Silver Trail. Dawson City, Keno City, Yukon. To the Silver Trail and the communities Mayo, 51 kilometers, Elsa, 97 kilometers, and Keno City, 112 meters, turn east at km 535.1 which is junction number 11 Silver Trail. The remote remote Silver Trail region has some of the most amazing terrains in the Yukon. Rolling hills, roaring rivers and plenty of wildlife with less than 450 year-round residents make this trip more than worthwhile. The area is rich with history and the communities of Mayo and Keno City are historic and scenic. The road is paved to Mayo and gravel to Keno. This was one of Canada's richest silver mining areas. This area widely prospected in the early 1900s, but it was the strike of Louis Bouvet in 1919 that made the area famous. Note, there are no gas stations or groceries stores after Mayo. North to Dawson City. From Stewart Crossing, the Klondike Highway continues for 139 kilometers to the junction with the Dempster Highway. From here is only 40 kilometers to Dawson City. Dawson City in Uvik Junction, Yukon. The Dempster Highway is a road trip for adventurous travelers only. The 742 kilometers gravel road is Canada's first all-weather road to cross the Arctic Circle and ends in Inuvik, Northwest Territories. The trip includes 2 ferry crossings. Where to stay? During the summer months, it is important to make reservations when you travel in the Yukon. Check for accommodation and available dates. Camping. You have plenty of camping choices along the Klondike Highway. For information on campgrounds and recreation sites, go to the Yukon Campgrounds website.